Welcome and thank you for watching our fourth day of adventures in the Highlands of Scotland. Our trip on day 4 took us on one of the more challenging roads in the United Kingdom, known by locals as the Wee Mad Road. You see, in the UK, mad means crazy, and we soon found out why they call it that. A single-track road with limited passing places going around continuous blind curves and blind summits. That, coupled with the sheep littering the road and a stag or two keeping watch on the whole madness.
Turn Thank you.
Jedig mi moch matin shower hu kuri hu mo so mi roch kan voyach mi kalele Anik malana nam khor guri huimo Buar shinye da khora gara mi kalela
We arrived at Ullapool, a port town that harbors an enormous ferry to transport us to the Isle of Lewis and Harris, and spent several hours wandering about in the town until the ferry was ready to take us over to the Outer Hebrides. The next leg of our journey took us from Ullapool over to Stornoway on the Isle of Harris and Lewis. We then had a 45-minute journey to get to our Airbnb. Loading onto the ferry was enormous fun. There were already a couple of semi-trucks on the ferry, and then you could also see on the left side there were cars and RVs already parked there. We got to park on the second level of this ferry, and other cars had parked underneath us before we departed. Since we weren't allowed to stay in our car as the ferry was in operation, we had to go up the flight of stairways here and into two different decks.
This would be the front, right? Mm-hmm.
The first deck had cafeterias and lots of seating. Go up. The second deck was an observation deck. It was a little bit smaller, but it had awesome windows. And this is the part of the ship that Kelly and I decided to spend the 2 hours on our ferry ride over to the Outer Hebrides. As we were leaving, we were able to watch Ullapool in the distance. Thank you for taking the time to watch our Day 4 video of the Wee Mad Road and our excursion to Ullapool and our ferry ride over to the Outer Hebrides in the Isle of Harris and Lewis.